Welcome to Globeteller. Today we dive into one of the greatest mysteries of the modern world, the Bermuda Triangle. Imagine the ocean, a vast blue world stretching beyond the horizon. The sun sparkles on the water, gentle waves rock your boat, and everything feels calm. But in one part of our world, this peace can vanish in an instant: the Bermuda Triangle. The Bermuda Triangle is a stretch of ocean between Florida, Bermuda, and Puerto Rico, covering roughly 1,300,000 square kilometers, where ships and planes disappear without a trace. No warning, no messages, just gone. And the explanations are never quite satisfying. But what's really happening here? The Bermuda Triangle, though not an official name on any map, but a nickname for a vast area of the North Atlantic. Draw lines between Bermuda, Miami, and San Juan, Puerto Rico, and you have the triangle. Also called the Devil's Triangle, this area is one of the world's busiest shipping lanes. Most ships and planes cross it safely every day. But strange events here go back centuries, even to Christopher Columbus. In 1492, Columbus wrote of a fireball crashing into the sea. Odd lights and erratic compass readings. He didn't call it the Bermuda Triangle, but his experiences planted the seeds of the legend. The name Bermuda Triangle became famous in the 1960s, thanks to writer Vincent Gaddis. He connected a series of disappearances into one big mystery, capturing the public's imagination. Before Gaddis, these were just separate tragedies after him. They became part of a single, terrifying story. The area itself is unique, the ocean floor is incredibly deep, and the weather can change in an instant. The warm Gulf Stream current creates powerful, unpredictable storms. So the triangle isn't just an imaginary shape, it's a real place with real dangers. The most famous Bermuda Triangle story is Flight 19. On December 5, 1945, 5 Navy bombers took off from Florida on a routine training mission. 14 experienced men, clear weather, and a familiar route. Nothing seemed amiss. But hours into the flight, the leader, Lieutenant Charles Taylor, radioed his compasses had failed. Disoriented, he thought they were over the Florida Keys, but no one was sure. Radio signals grew weak and static-filled as the pilots became increasingly lost. The weather worsened, night fell, and the last messages were frantic. "We're entering white water. We're completely lost." Then, silence. The 5 planes and 14 men vanished. The Navy sent a rescue plane with 13 more men. It too disappeared after a final radio message. A ship reported seeing a fireball in the sky, but no wreckage was ever found. In one day, 6 planes and 27 men were gone. A massive search covered thousands of square kilometers. Nothing was found. The official report, cause unknown. Flight 19 became the cornerstone of the Bermuda Triangle legend. No wreckage, no survivors, no answers. The story haunts us still, a perfect mystery with no solution. The disappearance of Flight 19 set the stage for decades of speculation. The Bermuda Triangle's mystery isn't just about planes, it's about ships too. The USS Cyclops, a massive Navy cargo ship, vanished in 1918 with 306 people aboard. Sailing from Brazil to Baltimore, it entered the Triangle and was never seen again. No distress call, no wreckage, no survivors. The weather was calm and wartime records showed no enemy attack. It remains the single largest non-combat loss of life in U.S. Navy history. Decades later, the mystery continued with passenger airliners. In 1948, the Star Tiger vanished en route to Bermuda with 31 people. The pilot flew low to avoid strong winds, sent regular messages, then silence. No trace was ever found. In 1949, the Star Ariel disappeared on a clear day flying from Bermuda to Jamaica. The last message, all is well. Then, nothing. Again, no wreckage, no clues. 2 similar planes lost a year apart, both without explanation. But these weren't the only vanishings. In 1941, 2 cargo ships vanishes without a trace, just like the Cyclops before them. Each ship carried heavy cargo, and their disappearances remain unresolved to this day. In 1991, a pilot flying a Grumman Cougar jet vanished mid-flight, his last transmission being "Everything looks strange, even the ocean." He was never seen again. These disappearances added new chapters to the Triangle's legend. Each case deepened the mystery. How could such large vessels simply vanish? Theories multiplied, but answers remained elusive. The Triangle's reputation grew with every loss. The stories of the Cyclops, Star Tiger, and Star Ariel became part of its dark lore. The pattern of disappearances was impossible to ignore. The legend was now unstoppable, and the world was watching. And while many famous disappearances left no wreckage at all, that doesn't mean the triangle's seafloor is empty. The region is home to hundreds of known shipwrecks, some dating back centuries. Many are documented: old merchant vessels, colonial trade ships, even rumored pirate wrecks. But divers have also reported finding unmarked, decaying hulls, ancient stone anchors, fragments of ships that don't match any known records. Some speculate these could belong to lost expeditions, or even civilizations whose histories were never written down. But still, why here? For every mystery, there are those who seek logical answers. Scientists point to the triangle's violent, unpredictable weather. The Bermuda Triangle is a region known for rapidly forming storms, rogue waves, and violent waterspouts. A ship or plane can be overwhelmed in minutes with no chance to send a distress call. Some claim the region causes compasses to point true north instead of magnetic north, creating navigational chaos. While modern instruments are better, strange compass behavior has still been documented. Huge methane gas bubbles can erupt from the ocean floor, reducing the water's density and causing ships to lose buoyancy and sink instantly. The gas could also stall airplane engines. Deep water and strong currents quickly scatter wreckage, making it nearly impossible to find. Underwater geography could also play a role. The Bermuda Triangle sits atop a complex seafloor, deep trenches, sharp ridges, and powerful underwater currents. One such trench, the Puerto Rico Trench, is 8,229 meters deep. Deeper than Mount Everest is tall. A shipwreck could vanish into its depths and never be found. These scientific theories offer real-world explanations for the disappearances. The triangle may not be supernatural, just naturally dangerous. Beyond storms and strange phenomena, there's a simpler explanation: human error. Even skilled pilots and captains make mistakes, especially under stress. In Flight 19, the leader was unfamiliar with the area and may have misjudged their position, leading the group further out to sea. Many ships lost in the triangle sailed into hurricanes or were in poor condition. The USS Cyclops carried a heavy, unstable cargo that could have caused it to capsize suddenly. With so much traffic in the area, accidents are statistically likely. Science offers answers, but legends fuel our imagination. Some believe aliens use the triangle as a collection point, abducting ships and planes. Others imagine time warps or portals to other dimensions, where the lost are simply elsewhere. The oldest legend links the triangle to Atlantis. This theory claims that the ruins of Atlantis lie beneath the triangle, still emitting unknown energy that disrupts modern navigation. These theories aren't supported by evidence, but they make the mystery more compelling. They remind us that the ocean is a place of wonder and fear. So, what's the truth? Despite all the tales, Lloyd's of London and the U.S. Coast Guard report that the Bermuda Triangle has no more disappearances than any other similarly trafficked regions of the ocean. So, is it just a combination of weather and human error? Or is there something deeper beneath the waves? If you enjoyed this journey, please like and subscribe for new stories all around the world. This is Globeteller. We'll see you in the next story.